back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello, Dashie. Hello, Dashie. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. We have, also, Wraithax.eth domain name, and this is not brown financial advice ever. We have a couple of things going on here. I guess we'll start with some Earth 2 stuff. Let's see what we got here first. Let's go and, hello, Omar. How's it going, fam? I hope you're doing well. The Earth 2 stuff is going to be, it's a little weird because they started rolling out a couple of things, and then they had some issues. It wasn't with their engine. It was with AWS. It was with Amazon. It was not with their stuff. So I'll find that in a second. Nope, not like that. I just want to go and tell everyone. Where the heck did it go? I'm looking at Twitter and seeing where it was, but did I not share it? Okay, so the rating button was live for a few hours on the Earth 2 main site. Also, separation of ether and essence. We do have an extra button for that. If you go and you take a look, no longer does the actual essence button light up. We have another button for the ether. You just click the button for the ether, and then it'll say what you have. I have 0.87 ether because I just did this like a couple minutes ago. So it is. I'll hit claim on that, and then it usually gives you maybe like, I don't know, a couple percent of what you get. So I transform it, and I got not even 1/2. I got 59% or 5.9% of one essence. So you do that, you transform it, and you can keep ether if you want. There doesn't seem to be any real reason to keep ether for essence, or to keep ether in the Earth 2 game. Sorry, it's getting a little hot in here. We're gonna go and take a look at. Also, sorry, I've been gone for a while. I've had a hectic couple of weeks, a little bit of vacation, a little bit of fun, and a little bit of work. Quite a bit of work. I will be getting paid for that. In a couple weeks, I'll get a nice amount. I'll probably put maybe 2,000 right into Veve. I'll definitely get up to 155 million Omi. I'll definitely go and buy a little bit more Anchor. I'll buy a little bit more Bump token, and then I'll probably buy a little bit more Fart token as well. I'll keep a lot of it in USDT though, just in case we continue to go down the way we have. If we do, great. I'll dollar cost average. I mean, if we get to 0007, I'll get to 160 is a lot. 160 million is a lot. But if we do get down to 0007, I'll try to get to 160. I'll keep you all posted. The things that I'll get with, I was looking before when I was doing that video of the things that'll give you the best ROI, which it looks on Veve. It looks like right now the Walt is probably going to get you the best ROI. Again, that's just my opinion, but I don't know. I just want that. I want the reso. I know investing wise, you should always get the most expensive thing first. Like, oh, you should probably get the secret rare Spider-Man first, and then you should get the Walt, and then you should get the reso. Or if anything, I should get the secret rare Spider-Man, then the Veve logo, because I am trying to work on another one of those. I'll keep you posted on how that is. But I just feel like the reso is a dark horse. I feel like the reso is probably not even in everyone's top 5. Everyone's top 5 is probably Partners, Secret Rare Spider-Man, might even be Miles Morales Spider-Man because it's so scarce. Even though, again, that's already over 5 figures. It's already that 11K. I mean, can it do like a 10x? It could. It's that just gets really hard. That's really hard to go and keep up. Just because, again, Miles hasn't been diluted yet. I mean, I have no doubt he won't just be $10,000. He'll be in the tens of thousands. Like, he'll be 40, 50K. Yeah, probably. But he's just already so out of reach for so many people. It's not really attainable for most people. I mean, 11,000 is a lot. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. We have some updates from Veve. Let's get at Earth 2 real quick. Comment down below if you have. Okay, so let me go and finish up with Earth 2. Let's see what we got here. We had Shane going on saying, close-up of one of the new redesigned Earth 2 jewels, in this case orange. It provides an indication of what the newly designed version of jewels will look like in the future. Thought some of you might find it interesting. Looks like kind of a kite. Anyone remember Doug, the old cartoon from the 90s? And they made a kite one day, and it was called the Funny Five. It just kind of reminds me of that. That was a core memory that was unlocked there. Shane also mentioned that jewels, in order to get jewels in the future, it's not just going to be, oh yeah, click to get jewels, click to get the resources. You're going to actually have to hunt for them. So jewels can become very, very scarce in the future. Excuse me. If we're not all getting jewels by just the click of a button and we have to go hunt for them, I feel like jewels will be a bigger thing. And I think that, all right, yeah, let me just go and one more Earth 2 update. So Shane says, just being transparent here, so anyone interested is aware that one of the services we have running on AWS, which is Elasticsearch, has hung/crashed. When the cluster statue hangs, we are at the mercy of AWS to restore it. There is nothing we can do, so it's not an issue with our engine. All the systems are working fine in regards to Cydroids, building, etc. It's just things like the rating UI and profiles that will have issues loading until AWS restores it for us. Once it's restored, things should return back to normal, and our development team will continue to investigate what went wrong and see if there's anything we can do to avoid it happening again. It was running very smoothly there, but with software, there is always something that comes from left field. Thanks for your patience and understanding. Yeah, so that was it. We'll go and start. Well, all right. So start with Veve and Omi. We'll go with the Omi token. It is currently at 000092990. So pretty much 00093. Well, Chavez, why don't you get it now? Well, I haven't gotten paid for the job yet, so I will. Yeah. And I still have other bills. I still have rent. I still have. Speaking of which, I got some cash here that left over from Vegas. Yeah, I had a Vegas trip. That was the fun stuff before the work began, and that was great. Oh, so much fun. Oh God, I'll tell you all about that on another live stream. I was gonna say when I'm drinking or when I'm doing whatever, but my friend Lilith showed me a photo the other day. It has got to be or two photos, and I promise I'll get to Veve in a second. This is not a filter. This is not like the TikTok teenage dirtbag filter. This is both pictures are of me. One is just obviously this one over here is 2017, and this one over there is last year. So they're 5 years apart, and I clearly looked a lot better in 2017. So I'm going to finally get in shape. Started today. Started running, dieting, and went to the gym. So I'm doing the 2-a-days. I'll keep y'all posted on how that goes. I really just got it, and then keep y'all posted. So let's check out the volume today on Omi and see what that was. What? Oh, I think we're lost. What? CoinGecko, get the fudge out of here. Is CoinGecko down? Okay, we're going to Omi, number 151 on the day. 830. So we haven't had like a 600,000 volume day in a while. Or I haven't checked in several days. But it seems like we had like 2 million that one day, and then it was like 1.5, 1.4, 1.1. And now we're back down to under 1 million. I think there's also a really large, I think there's like 300 million sell wall on OKEX. Once that breaks up, or once somebody buys that, where are we going? I don't know. Granted, that would be like $300,000, so that's a lot. Not everyone can do that. That takes a special whale to go do that. I haven't talked to my whales about that specifically. They are. There was somebody that asked me the other day, I forget who it was, that was saying like, "Oh, Chavez, we're back at 000. Tell your whales to buy." I was like, "Listen, my whales have had enough of me saying like, yeah, dollar cost average, and it's like every time they buy, it'll like, I think some of their last buys were at 0.0012. Well, it's pretty close to not the all-time lows, but it's pretty close to where I would have no problem dollar cost averaging. So I wouldn't want to tell them, yeah, buy at 0.009, and then suddenly it goes down 20% to 0.007. I'm like, all right, when I get paid on this job, I will go and I will say, hey, guys, I'm buying another couple million Omi. If you want to buy, now might be a decent time to buy, because that means I'm right there with them. I'm not asking them to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. So that just makes it easier on them. And it's just a better sell. Not that I need to sell Omi on it. Some of them do kind of go renegade, like, yeah, I bought more Omi. It's like, oh, all right, do what you want to do. But that being said, there's a decent chance we don't get to 0007. I mean, I kind of wish Bitcoin would just make up its freaking mind. You know, go to 14K or go to 30K. Can we like do one? Like, this is the longest bear market that we've ever had in crypto. You know, I don't really care one way or the other. I have enough OMI. If I don't buy anymore, that's fine. Or if it just goes down there, okay, cool, go down there. Let us go. Like, let us fall. Give us 0004. That's not going to happen. I wish it would, but yeah. Anywho, moving on here. We have a couple of things. We'll go and take a look at the updates first, because I think that was in the thumbnail. We have recent updates. Okay, so the recent update. In this section, you'll find the latest updates to key features on Veve platform. Releases will occur across all platforms though some platforms may experience delays through the submission approval process. We will update this list as frequently as possible, so keep this article bookmarked. If you would like to be among the first to receive information notifications about the new feature rollouts, please join the Veve Discord server or follow us on Twitter. So the last update we got was almost a month ago. It was on 16 February. It was version 1.241. Minor improvements to search and additional enablers for MCP Volume 1. The public-facing feature will be rolled out in line with the new feature rollout approach, documented above in this article. But the new rollouts we got today was today, 8 March 2023, version 1.242, readdress the issue causing frequent logouts. This is, I haven't had anyone message me about this, although I am way behind on messages, so I might. But I felt like a month ago, I was getting a bunch of messages. I was like, keep getting logged out. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. You know, reset your password, log back in, uninstall the app, reinstall the app. I mean, there's a lot that people could do. So apparently they're readdressing this issue. But again, I haven't had as many people message me, I don't think, this last week or so, saying, hey, like, so that seems to have dropped off. They seem to have figured it out beforehand. Further enhancements to crypto pay-in functionality based on initial beta testing. More testers to be added. If you were to ask me like 2 months ago, hey, Chavez, do you want crypto pay-in beta? I'll say no, because I have enough money in Veve and any crypto that I have would just go to OMI. Now, though, that I have a little bit of Anchor, a little bit of Bumper, a little bit of Fart Token, and I'll probably get more of those. I told people, like the Anchor community, like, guys, if we get down to 2 cents, like we were literally just at 5 cents after the Microsoft partnership announcement, like if we get down to 2 cents, I'll put in like 10K, like I'll like YOLO, when I have the money. Obviously, I don't have it right now. And like, Chavez, why would you buy that? What do you think the ROI is? Well, I think the ROI from where Anchor is right now at the height of the next bull market, height of the next bull market, you could reach 50 cents. You know, it's like a 25x. So I think you can do very well. But you know, what do I have? You know, okay, well, why not just buy OMI? You think OMI's going to 100x, right? Yeah, absolutely. But I don't know which one's going to go up first. Now, the fact that we're getting in this MCP, let me go over this point real quick, and then I'll answer that. The last thing is Master Collector Program ranks, levels, points, beta is included in this release. Testing will commence in the coming days. I was not certain that we would get this quarter. I was telling people, guys, expect Q2, expect OUP and MCP rollouts in Q2. And it looks like, at least for MCP, we're getting the beta, or a lot of it's going to be rolled out for people in Q1, which is great. If I know the Akomi Veve ecosystem, and I do, it's that they get things done eventually, but they just go a little slowly. So I'm betting thousands. You know, I think in total I'll be willing to risk 15K on, and I don't want to say risk because I think Anchor will go up eventually anyway. I'm 98% positive on that. But I'm betting that Anchor goes up before Akomi. Well, Chavez, why don't you just sell like 30 million OMI then and then just buy? All right, that absolutely not. I'm not risking that. I'll risk a couple grand, list 10 grand, 15 grand, betting that Anchor will go before. I'm not risking 30 million. Although you know, it's not too far off of what I'm putting in. But yeah, and if it goes up before, great. I'll sell out of that and go more heavier into Akomi. And if that's the case, 169 million is not outside the realm of possibility. I don't know if that's a. I mean, we also have to think of Earth 2's essence. I mean, that is. If Earth 2, Earth 2's been out, like the platform, the land sale has been out for 2.5 years. It beat Akomi, it beat Veve by like a year. You know, it came on the scene a year before Akomi did, right? 2020. Oh no, it only came out a couple months before Veve started in December of 2020. Earth 2 started in November of 2020. And they don't even have the token yet. But again, both were affected by the, he who shall not be named, by the Ben Gadenzi, the bad character. The world would be much better off if that person just disappeared. I don't think anyone would miss him. Maybe there should be some. There's a lot of parallels between the two, and that's why Earth 2 probably should have had all of their stuff figured out by now, but because of Ben Gadenzi, they haven't. I would say there's a coin flip, 50-50 chance that Earth 2 launches their token probably on Binance, because they just, in the last year, sniped a guy from Binance. So they have that they have that door. They'll be ready to go. And that's only going to be one of their exchanges that they're going to get. They're going to get a bunch. But that's going to be the main one. And that will be, if that comes out before Omi Moons, and let's say that's going to be several dollars per essence. I have 40,000 of those. So let's just say it's $2. Let's say it's $2 per essence, which is grossly undervaluing what essence will be. That would not even be a $500 million market cap for this, one of the best, actually probably the best looking metaverse out there. I'll say, okay, will that be 80K for me? Okay, I'll sell half. And then it is not outside the realm of possibility that I can get 200 million Omi. I'm not going to sell the whole thing because I do want to play the game. Like Earth 2 is a big functioning metaverse, and it is something that I'm going to want to continue to play and have land in. Link down below to the game, link down below to Chavez Topia, link down below to my referral code. Anyway, I'm getting a little off base here. It's been about 17 minutes, so let's go over one or two other things that we have here, and then I'll get to questions. Okay, so the Disney Pixar Finding Nemo concept art. We finally got numbers for this. $30 per poster, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posters. But they are all different. You have the one with just little Nemo peeking through the coral, and that one's kind of cute. Will it get $30? Will it garner that? I don't know. I mean, that's heckin' adorable. The one I really like is Crush, where it says, "Grab shell, dude." Marlin holds on tight to his new friend Crush as they surf the EAC. East Atlantic Current, something like that. P. Sherman 42 Wallaby, what's it? Sorry. That one, I just like that character. He's just pretty dope. The next one is Time for School. This one's meh. It's ultra rare, 555 mints, so it's fairly scarce. The Drop Off, this is interesting. Ultra rare is 555 mints as well, which is whatever. It's Marlin taking his, Nemo to school. But then you have Be Careful Dory, where there's 355 of these. Take away 90, and you have 265 of these, with the first available edition for public sales, number 41. That is very scarce. Something that I also, and I'll get back to this in a second, is other scarce posters you have on Veve already, which you're starting to see it with one. I'll go with the most scarce to the least scarce, at least on 3 posters. So we'll do the Wakanda Forever poster. That one, there's only like 101 of them that are available to the public, because not a lot of them got minted or redeemed. And there's 9 of them for sale on the market, and you could actually get it for $1,100. So again, there's 101 of them, and you can get it for $1,100. And then the next one after that is $1,300. Then the next one after that is $2K. And then the next one after that is $5,500. These are fairly, there are so few of these. Also, what I'm gonna do, since we're here, is I'm going to go to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to ask everyone here if they can smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Smash it. Doesn't it feel good? It feels good to support your fellow YouTubers out there. All right. So that's one of them. The other one that is scarce. Oh, actually, the next one will be the Thor: Love and Thunder poster. So if I'm not mistaken, this is still like $200-ish, but there's only 534 of these that were ever redeemed, minted, whatever. So let's take a look. There's only 22 of these for sale, so only 5% of what's available is on the market, and it's a 244. This is another one that I'm very bullish on because, again, even though Thor: Love and Thunder got mixed reviews, I loved it. But even though it got mixed reviews, they're still very scarce. Still only 500 of them. But here's where this gets a little squirrely. There's 500 of these, 534, and it has a price range of 244. Now, I will tell you this, that when you go and ask Veve, go and ask Marvel executives, go and ask Alex, go and ask Reese, go and ask whoever you want to ask. Out of the 1,090 that were made, only 534 were redeemed. What are they going to do with those extra ones? They have not given us a clear answer. So there is a small possibility that the other 500 of these can go to Marvel, and Marvel can just go give them out to whoever they want to. So the size of this could actually double, and it's still 244. All right. Now keep that in mind. Keep that in mind that the price. Oh, where's the okay? So the full sets in the comics, they switch spots. I don't like that. I don't like change. But that's one of the updates. But again, keep that in mind when you go and take a look at the Fantastic Four holiday card, which again, pretty much a poster. There's only 616 of these ever made. Now, obviously, when you take away 90 of those, that's 526 of them. There's only 18 for sale, so there's not a lot. It's like 3%. And they're $36. There are roughly the same amount of Fantastic Four holiday cards and Thor: Love and Thunder posters. Now, I get it. We've never had a good Fantastic Four movie. So I get that. And we've had plenty of amazing Thor movies. Thor appearance, I mean, I like the first one. I think it's great. And Thor: Love and Thunder or Thor Ragnarok, everybody loved. Thor: The Dark World, everyone was like meh on. I liked it though. I love the supporting cast. But you have Fantastic Four, which is Marvel's first family. They're both secret rare. They have roughly the same amount of mints. This one does not have that potential red flag where the amount could double. It does not have that. And this is $36. What the fudge are y'all doing? So I have two of these. Both of them are sub 100. Y'all are taking crazy pills. Y'all are taking crazy pills. What are some of the other sub 100s on this? Let's take a look. You'd actually get a number 87 for 55 gems. That is not even double the price of the floor. But again, granted, there is only 18 of these on the market. This is silly. Oh, the standoff charts on there, 45. The next sub 100 is $60 after that. The next 100 is $99 after that. This is silly. Okay, hang on. All right. Dance, dance, dance. We are going to do something here. We're live on stream, and I don't know. I already have two of these. This is not smart. Well, maybe it is. But yeah, I just bought another one. Like that is stupid. And it's number 87. It's sub 100. Why? Because of what I just said. And I know I'm going on for 24, almost 25 minutes. Putting my money where my mouth is on that. And yeah, that's silly. Anywho, we're going to go and we're going to get to the comments here. I've been keeping y'all waiting. Omar Kasaja says, hi, y'all. What's up, Omar? Okay, sorry. Baltheron says, busy day. Oh, it's been a busy week-ish. We got Tim HNC. What's up, Randy? What's going on, Tim HNC? I hope you're doing well. I've missed all your beautiful little profile pictures down there. Matt Johnson, what up, what up, what up? Thank you so much for becoming a member. Everyone, link to the memberships down below. All Chat Gaming says straight fire. Omi, heart, collectors at heart. Yeah. Matt Johnson says, hey Randy, is my Omi safe in my MetaMask? I mean, probably. I only keep mine in trust wallets, and then I have some in the Veve, the app. But I don't have the. I mean, I have MetaMask. I don't have Omi in there. I think I have a little bit of like Matic in there, maybe a little bit of ETH. I really don't have much. I mean, it's probably okay. Just don't click any links. If someone says, "Oh, hey, look at this free NFT," do not click that. Do not, proper Web3 protocol safety. Do not. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Do not click anything that you don't know, even if it is you probably do know. Don't click. I would say, yeah, trust wallets or the Veve app. Now granted, I have 6 trust wallets and I have 1 Veve app, so most of my Omi is in trust wallets. Matt Johnson says 98% of my Omi is in the Veve app. Do you suggest that? I mean, well, how much Omi do you have? I mean, do you have like 100 million Omi? I would say split it up, but also be advised, you can't just send Omi from the wallet or from the Veve app to like a trust wallet, because trust wallets are made to store layer 2. The Omi or the Veve app is layer 1, so you do have to bridge it. It is a little confusing. I've never actually done it. Back when the amount of Omi I had was like worth 40 million or $40,000, I put that in there, and now obviously it's not worth $40,000. Because I want it for staking. So I put it in there before they did that change to Immutable X, so it kind of did the migration for me. In hindsight, I probably should have done more, but it's probably fine. Like I said, I have 1/7 of my Omi. I have like a decent amount in there. Maybe not even that much. I don't have that much in there. But still a decent amount. And I've never had an issue. And if it is, it's a walled garden. It's fine. If I get hacked, God forbid, someone transfers the Omi. Okay, I got hacked. Hey, Veve, do your thing. But Trust Wallet is probably the safest bet. Wes says I still don't have MCP. Yeah, they're going. They're doing, and also thank you for becoming a member, Wes. I love you. They're rolling it out slowly. I don't have MCP. I don't have crypto pay-in. I don't have doo-doo. Hopefully I get that at some point. Again, if I get crypto pay-in right now, I won't really use it. I'll have to wait for the market to go back up when, Anchor goes, everything, all that. Wes says, Randy, are we going to the moon? At some point, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know when. I don't have a crystal ball, but at some point we will all be singing, make merry with other people, and I don't know the words. But yeah, we'll all be doing really well. Yep. Service. Okay. Official. Oh, so there's this girl I follow on TikTok called Not Easy Being Wheezy. She has like asthma or something. Is this email? Hello, my loyal little inhalers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the mailing list. I'm excited to announce that the site is officially launched and live as of today. Oh, I'm hella curious. Now, what is this site? It's just a place to buy stuff. Okay, losing interest. Moving on. Mathron says E2 seems to be working again now. Oh, it does. Huzzah! Super glad about that. God, Earth 2 is going to be such a crazy metaverse. I cannot wait. What's going to be better, Earth 2 or Veve? Earth 2 or Veveverse? I mean, I think they're going to be different. Earth 2's main thing is it doesn't really have IP. Obviously, Veveverse has all the IP. But to those graphics, oh my God, on the Earth, especially the drone video game. Oh my goodness. Also, I did the TikTok teen filter thing before, where you put the filter on, it makes you look like you're a teenager. I think it thinks I'm a girl because it like took away some of the beard and it made me all like, it just doesn't look like, I see other people have these beautiful transformations where they look so good. And then I get on there, I was like, I just look like a girl. Like, I think it thinks that I'm a girl with a beard. Happy International Women's Day. What is a woman? Yeah. DW says, many man K's current sentiment on Veve on Danny the Bull's live is depressing. Kay might have a little bit of a narcissistic view for whatever reason. It's his prerogative. Um, ain't raining on my parade. I'm bullish as heck. Dean Malden says, "Hey bro, what's up, Dean? How's it going, fam?" Meow meow meow. Skinny Pete says, "Evening, Randy Dash and fam. Good evening, Skinny Pete." They don't ever remember what happened to Omi Panda? Quandary. Interesting. Anyway, Stan says, "Why Omi and not Sheeb?" I mean, look at Sheeb's market cap already. Look at, how. Well, I don't know if Sheeb is inflationary, deflationary, or other. But yeah, look at like Sheeb's market cap is already bigger than what it probably should be, and like where's the use case for it? What do you have? Like, yeah, I don't know. The better ROI is with Omi, in my opinion. Sleeping Comics says, "Randy, what up, Sleeping? Oh, I hope you're doing so well. I miss looking at your profile picture on my stream. I miss your face too. When's the next time we're getting together, Sleeping? You gonna go to San Diego Comic Con and go to New York? I don't even know if I'm going to San Diego Comic Con. I'll keep y'all posted." Jeremy Housen says, "Woo, Randy's back with a live feed. Starting now on 1.5 speed. Catch up in 10 minutes, I guess. All right, see you there, sir." Friendo Darth Chaos says, "Hello there. Oh, General Darth Chaos. Oh, it's been a minute since I've done that." Puddin' Cheeks. Oh my God. So speaking of TikTok, Puddin' Cheeks has these amazing redneck inspiration videos, and they give me life. His latest one was about Whataburger, and it's just like 147 days straight of eating Whataburger. I was like, I love this man so much. Now, mostly it's because of his work on OUP with Reese and all the things that are to come with that. Yeah, I feel like Puddin's not really in the spotlight. Whether he wants to or not, I don't know. He's been on the podcast at least once, or I think it was in that like 69-hour stream that I did. I'm gonna do a 100-hour one too, but maybe after April, because like I said, I gotta get in shape first. I don't want to be doing a 4 or 5 day stream when I'm just trying to get in shape. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Puddin does a lot of thankless work. A lot of the stuff that we're going to see rolled out, a lot of that is done by Puddin. And you could imagine that this year's worth of work is going to slowly be rolled out, and okay, well, all right, that was a year's worth of work to now. What is Puddin Cheeks doing now? Well, you could imagine, dare I say, that Puddin may or may not be working on something right now that we might not see for another year. I'm just throwing that out there. So we all got to be nice to Puddin and protect him at all costs. His head is precious cargo space. It's a Jimmy Neutron reference. These weird references be coming out. George17. Oh, I'm sorry. Puddin says, "What's up, everyone?" Sorry, I looked at you. I got excited. I didn't even read your comment. "What's up, everyone? Been a minute since I got to hang in a Randy stream. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday." Wednesday? It is Wednesday. Oh, I got messages. Sorry, I don't know why that's. So there's that song. That Wednesday Addams song that stuck in my head, but also part of that is like it's a Madonna song. You are the key. Like and I don't know. They sound very similar. It's like that. The similarity is very similar to the Coffin dance song, where like the 4 like African dudes are like dancing with like a coffin on their shoulders, and then the dude that's on the New York Mets that has like a little trumpet intro. They sound just the same. They sound 100% similar. You cannot tell me that those aren't the same songs. I'm sorry. George17 says, "Sheeb already pumped. We only do low to mid market caps around here." Yeah, agreed. And I don't say normie or like newbie. If you take a look at Crypto Rain, almost didn't invest, almost would not tell you to buy Omi right now because its market cap is too big. Now, obviously, he is dollar cost averaging because he thinks Omi is one of those things that can do a 1 to 200x, probably 1000x in the future. But he typically only buys stuff like Bumper Token. Bump has like a $12 million market cap. It is low with like 40,000 in average. Let's take a look at this. How much does this have in average daily volume? Probably not a lot. Yeah, every time I get like a 30-second. Yeah, so Bump literally had $5,000 in trading volume today. You can only get it on like Pancake Swap or something. So, but the fully diluted valuation is 15,581,154. The market cap right now is 3 million, but the total locked value is, yeah. So it's the circulating supply is currently 49 million of these, but the total supply, or like the max supply, is 250 million. So that's why the fully diluted market cap is 15.5 million. Yeah, this is, and again, if they basically just use, if you want to trade like contracts or you want to short stuff, or you want to have stop losses in, they use smart contracts to execute those things. If they get picked up, whatever crypto runs, yeah, it's 100x. But again, that's if like it's not a guaranteed thing that it works out. You know, another technology or another thing can come along and it could render these guys obsolete. That's why I have like a couple $100 in them. You know, I don't have, you know, money like I threw in Omi, obviously. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so the fact that, again, if you don't like me or you don't think I'm smart, which, you know, I'm not, take a look at, or most things I'm not, some things I am, but take a look at the people that are in, and they're like successful people. Crypto Rain, you know, was retired, and then he's like, listen, this bear market is such a buyer's market, and that's what I love. The people that I look up to and I take a look at as, I don't want to say pillars in the community. They are, although they are, you know, Crypto Rains was one of the first people to ever talk about Omi, to ever do a video on Omi, I think. And when you have someone like Crypto Rain, when you have people like Doctor of Stuff, when you have someone like Taps Trades, when you have, you know, and not even on the crypto side, let's go on the Veve side, you're like Mr. Rolex or Dr. Rolex, Dr. Profit, which has both, and, you know, Sanjay, you know, Mr. MC1, like, these are successful people. Like, these are not just, you know, if you don't like me, you don't think I'm smart, whatever, cool. Take a look at all these amazing, successful people from all different walks of life, and look at how much money they're putting into this. Don't like me? Cool. Take a look at all these super intelligent people that, and you could say like, okay, well, Chavez, yeah, you might have been right in the past with Tesla and Pokemon and your little loan business that you did, but, you know, crypto and Web3 is a whole new thing, and, you know, you're down a couple $100,000 since your initial investment, not including the $1 million you lost when you were a millionaire and, you know, came down here. Sure, you could make that argument. Look at all the other successful people in this space that are going heavy on Veve and Omi. That's where I'm most bullish on. Like, it's not just me. Like, I feel like I'm one of the only people making videos on Anchor. It was me and Arya Realty that were the only people making videos on Earth 2 for a while. Then a bunch of other people got in. But this is, you know, take me out of the equation, and you have so many other amazing people that, like, again, the thing that I love about this is that this space, this community does not need me. There's a scene in Live Free or Die Hard where Justin Long is talking to Bruce Willis. Justin Long doesn't really age as well. He's got like that Paul Rudd syndrome where he just doesn't age. You know, he asked Bruce Willis, you know, John McClane's like, why do you do these things? And John McClane's like driving. He's like, listen, kid, you know, like, I'd rather not do this stuff. You know, what do you get for being a hero at the end of the day? Pat on the back, attaboy. You know, if there was someone else to do these things, I'd let them do these things. I don't want to do these things, but there isn't. So, and it's like, and it's not like I have the luxury of going away for a week and not posting videos, and it doesn't matter, where you have so many other brilliant, amazing people going in and making videos, keeping the community informed. This is why you make it. You know, if one person leaves, I don't want to say it doesn't matter. The rest of the community can pick up the slack. So that's one of the reasons why I'm seeing now that maybe I didn't see a year ago or 2 years ago. Why we're going to make it. Anywho, moving on. Energy, what's going on? Big J78 says, I think those foreign Jurassic Park posters are more scarce. That's true. They're so few and far between. Those are, I don't even know the prices on those. Yeah, those are very few and far between. They're probably yeah, I think some of those there's maybe like 15 of them or something. News number one says my Minnie Mouse posters are still more scarce than Thor finding Nemo. That's true. Oh god. Excuse me. I have to take a look at those Minnie Mouse posters because it's been a while. They weren't that long ago, right? They were. All right, Minnie Mouse poster. I think there were 5 of these too. Sold out. All right, there's 5. Secret rare. Let's go. Come on. There was like, what, 300? It's not loading. Okay, so 343, which means actually 253. 15 on the market. And they're at 245. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think the reason why these aren't really outperforming the Love and Thunders, even though they have less mints, is because, you know, that's the secret rare. You have thousands or maybe 1,000. Oh no, there's 1,500 of the common. And how much are the uncommon? So yeah, there's thousands of other mini posters that you can get if you can't get that. Although that one, the secret rare is so cool. I think I like the secret rare the most, actually. That's just, yeah. So I think that's why. Mark D says Riso equals amazing. The rarest item from the first Tekken set. It's going to be massive. We'll get it someday. Yeah, $1,600. That's very, very cheap. And again, this is the first. This is not only the first ultra rare ever. It's the first ultra rare Batman. It's the first error you have on Veve because it says first edition on it, and they kept it. They kept that error. Yeah, that. Oh god. I mean, that whole set in general will be coveted, but really, 17. There's very few people that can ever get that first set. And when you have a bunch of people, like, I would actually say maybe 1,000, 1,200 people can get it, because Dr. Prophet has some, a bunch of other whales have a bunch of Risos as well. Dogboy says, "Hey Randy, Rita baby bought herself an Elsa for her birthday." Oh, is it today? Happy birthday, Rita! Oh, Elsa is such. I love her. It was actually 9 years ago, maybe. It came out in December of 2013. I didn't see it until after it was out in theaters. Like my friend Harnish told me about it. My friend Zenobia. She's just like, yeah, I've seen. She was deployed. She's like, I've seen Frozen like 4 times. Like, what? It's like, yeah, it's really good. It's like, okay, I'll watch it for you. And I watched it. It was the greatest thing ever. I would, oh god, let it go. Like, oh god, I actually learned it in Russian. That's how obsessed I was with that song. Apusti izabud. Like, it got to the point where there's something called a staircase truck in the military, where some parts of the aircraft you have to step with the staircase truck so people can go up it, so you can bring luggage, like whatever. And you're supposed to, have 2 points of contact at all times or 3 points of contact, but you can use your feet, whatever. So there's a scene in Frozen where Elsa stomps her foot and she was like, "I'm free," and then she makes like a bridge, and she's like, and she puts her hands up and like uses her frost magic powers to make the bridge as she's running across. And she's like, "Let it go," as she's running. So I would stomp on the bottom of the staircase truck to make sure, like when people take the tongs before they do something, go, it works. I like stomp the bottom of the truck to make sure, this is safe. Even though like the times are down and everything, like it's super safe. So I would stomp and be like, "Let it go," and I would hold the rails as I would run up the staircase truck onto like the C5 or whatever was. That was yeah, good times. Love it. Love the purchase. Happy birthday, Rita. Jeremy Housen says, "Support your friendly neighborhood Randy man. Smash that like button." Smash it. Wes says, "I unfollowed Helica a while ago. It can only take so much FUD." I mean, you don't have to unfollow people. You can mute them. But I mean, again, if one person saying something in their point of view, which maybe they might not necessarily see as FUD, but is disheartening to others, and it's affected, like, "Hey man, I don't like all this negativity." Yeah, by all means, unfollow, mute, do That's what the buttons are there for. They're for a reason. Um, yeah, I mean, if some people don't like what I'm saying, um, I'm not gonna take offense if they're like, "Hey, Randy, still love you. I just unfollowed you. I unsubscribed. I don't like seeing your face every day." I understand. Like when I was on that 69-hour stream and I was just looking at myself and I was just getting uglier as time went on. I was like, "Oh my God, these poor people to look at me every day." So like, I get it, 100% understand. Um, Lori Brenner says, "What's up, Randy? The Queen is here." Okay, so shout out to Lori Brenner for going and Randy. The damn song was stuck in my head. Where are we? We are okay. So Lori Brenner tomorrow has Josh Emmett, who's an American mixed martial artist, is in MMA. Um, Currently competes in the featherweight division for Ultimate Fighting for UFC. Uh, it's going to be on the Queen's Court tomorrow. And then the next week, she's going to be having Dylan Rosenblatt, who's the CEO and co-founder of Autograph. Lori just came on the scene and just started crushing it with all these amazing interviews with all these amazing people, and they're just and again, she exemplifies. There's a book called 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader, and she exemplifies a lot of that. And one of the biggest things is just doing, like learn by doing, like going and like, oh, I don't know how to do this. Well, have you tried it before? No, I don't know how to do it. Well, try it and you'll figure it out. And Laura just exemplifies that in some of the best ways that I've seen. I'll try to get Lori on the podcast again on Sunday. I think Sunday we're going to try to have the Randy's Angels chat. We're going to have we should have had it today because it's Women's Day. But anyway, moving on. Matt Johnson says, "LOL, I wish I had 100 million OMI. I have 10.1 million on the Veve app." Oh, that's still a good amount. But it's probably fine there. Not financial advice, but yeah, it's probably fine. Puddin Cheeks as well. I ain't special, but love the shout out. Oh, Puddin, Puddin. God, there's this one. Oh, this is like my favorite 6-second clip in all of history. It was Tara Strong, who voices Harley Quinn sometimes, and it was Mark Hamill, who used to voice the Joker. Like that's the Joker that I grew up with in the 90s Batman the Animated Series. Where he would talk, he would give the little, the epicness. I swear, if I knew that there were the ability to try out for the voice on Joker for Metaverse Life's VV 500, I would have done it. He came back for one of the Batman Beyond movies. I think it's Return of the Joker, and he goes, "I would have laughed if it wasn't so pathetic." Ah, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway. I think I could do a pretty good Joker. Anyway, it's Tara Strong sitting on Mark Hamill's lap. So this lucky son of a gun just has Tara Strong. Oh my God, I love her so much. She goes, it says, "Hey, sweetie," and then Mark Hamill goes, "Oh, Harley, you're the sweetest tool in my box." And she goes, "Oh, Puddin'," and he's like, "Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo." He does that Joker laugh. I can't do it now. Anyway, Puddin', we love you. Your name just reminded me of that. Lori Brenner says, "Puddin', you are special. The Queen says you're royalty." I think we just knighted Puddin' on this. We can. Ooh. We got to get the. You're an Avenger now. Okay. Moving on. Matt Hyun says, "Hey Randy, got my 10 millionth OMI this week, and I'm at 94 sets. Looks like I can get this bread." Dude, that's amazing. You have more sets than me. So people were just like, "Chavez used to have, 500-600 collectibles and 90 sets. Now you only have 60 sets." Yes, but I have over 700 collectibles now. So, yeah. But by the way, the Fantastic Four posters that I'm getting, which has the signatures on the back anyway, also, I'm really getting those just to flip. I'm not getting them because I love them. I like Fantastic Four; they're cool. I have the Mighties, and I have the set of Sue Storm, and I have the uncommon Reed Richards. I don't have the ultra rare, but I'm getting those to flip. That's not really getting it because I love it. I have 3 of them now, and they're all 3 are sub 100. But I'm getting that because it's scarce. I think it's very undervalued, and I feel like that price is probably going to go up quite a bit. It probably should triple. it was 30 something. I don't even know. What is it right now? Yeah, it's 38. Not a lot has to go into this for this to go up. So, yeah. Moving on. The Master of Worlds says, "Hey Randy, rating is officially out. Should we build droids in all of our properties?" Okay, be advised. If you go and you build Cydroids on a Mentor, and you go and sell that property, that droid goes with it. However, you can go and say, before I sell this property, I'm going to move this droid to another Mentor on another property. So just be advised of that. But yeah, you totally can. You can, I mean, yeah, build them all you want. It's your property. Bill Gardner says, Randy just built so many side droids in Earth 2. Going to be a lot. Oh God, I think Shane had mentioned. Oh God, where is it? Maybe was it on Twitter? Maybe it wasn't on Twitter. I think I maybe I have the screenshot of it. Let's see where it is. Maybe I don't. No, that's Shane. Where is it? Basically, he said that like 10,000 side droids were made in like 15 minutes, and I was like, what? Yeah, it was a lot. It was wild. A lot. There'd probably be 100,000 right now, maybe a million by tomorrow. I don't know. Tim Agency says, the thing is, you have to look at all the points of view, not just your own, even if you don't like what people say. Yeah, that's a fair point. Somebody, I forget who it was. Somebody asked me on like Facebook the other day. It's like, Randy, I think they're saying like, hey, why don't you make Earth 2 their own video? And they even said like I unsubscribed and I stopped watching because you had a title of Earth 2 without having Earth 2 in the video, which if Earth 2 is in the title, Earth 2 is in the video. But I was like, and that's what I said. But the reason why I put all of them together instead of making, hey, let me do an Anchor video, let me do an Earth 2 video, and then let me do a VV video, and then like it's just one, I'd be here all day making freaking videos. I kind of do anyway. But then also, how do you go and how do you grow? How do you go and get you want communities to grow? So this is especially big. Well, it helps everyone out because the people that are there, let's say they're driving and like, oh, hey, Anchor is going to be somewhere in this video. Or anyway, Earth 2 always goes first. Earth 2 is always the first thing that I talk about if it's a shared video. So if you just want Earth 2, watch first few minutes of the video, and then when it's over, click away. But if you're on Anchor, if you're on Veve, you find the other things first. Because Veve and Omi is, save the best for last. I can't have said that. If you just say, hey, Anchor somewhere in this video, I want to watch it, or I'm going to drive and listen to it, and Earth 2, this sounds interesting. Not sure what it is, but maybe I'll look into that. And then, okay, here's the Anchor stuff. Cool. All right, this is good info. I'm driving, don't want to mess with my phone. So then they go and they listen. Oh, Veve. Oh, wow, this is great. And same thing when you're Veve and you don't want to miss anything, you listen to the Earth 2 stuff, you listen to the Anchor stuff, and all vice versa. It all helps each other out. That I know there are people that are in Earth 2 because of my Veve videos, and people that are in Veve because of my Earth 2 videos, and vice versa. And people get into Anchor now as well. So that's why I do those things. And then he came out and says like, hey, in case I ever have another issue, should I just DM you, or should I, are you fine with out in public? And I was like, well, it's even if it's a bad idea, bad ideas, you shouldn't just censor them. You should just combat bad ideas or bad arguments with good arguments and good ideas. So I said, well, it's probably a good idea to get the ideas out there. So I'll always be public. And this is why I have, I think that full brain access, I think on Patreon, where if I don't know, you pay like, it was $100 a month, and then I had to shut it off because I got like 7 people in like a week. It was, I think, I don't even know what I have it on now, or if I even do have it at all. But I don't have a Patreon where like, oh, here's a question on this chat. That's a Patreon question. Join Patreon, and then you can get that answered. I don't lock my content or gate my content. It's all given out for free. If it's something you want super fast and you can't wait, because I answer all my comments on YouTube. I think I'm one of the only YouTubers that does that, at least in this space. Sorry, my housemate's singing. I would, you can get that thing, and if you don't want to wait, sometimes 12 hours for me to get to a comment on a video, or you wait 30 minutes to answer it, here you can super chat, but if you're on that list, you can text a number at any time. It forwards to my cell phone, and then I'll message you back like right away. So that's the reason for that. But that's the only like gated content that I have. It's not real content. And the good stuff, the good questions that people ask, I will put into videos. Anyway, Dogboy says, what are your thoughts on locked up pre-KYC collectibles? Are pre-KYC collectibles comics rarer than we think? Yeah, I think there's close to 1 million accounts that have at least one collectible in it that are essentially locked up. So there's probably millions of these collectibles that are, why would you KYC into an account that you use bots for? And then, it doesn't matter. You can't sell them. I would consider those burned, maybe. I mean, no, I wouldn't consider them burned. I would consider them staked and locked up. Yeah, I would consider them staked and locked up. And you probably won't have a. You probably would not have a. They're staked and locked up. I don't know what they do in the future, but yeah, a lot of these collectibles are much scarcer than people think they are. Bill Garner says Lori is great. I love Lori. Prince Toby, what's going on? Says, with Troll Hunter on Veve, sorry. With Troll Hunter on Veve, do you think it means other big DreamWorks IP will come to Veve, such as Kung Fu Panda and or Shrek? Sorry. Especially since Kung Fu Panda 4 is coming out next year and Shrek 5 soon. Making a Shrek 5? Dude, Shrek is love. Shrek is life. If you don't know what I'm talking about, how old are you, Prince Toby? It doesn't matter. I say watch it anyway. Be damned with, I think Will Smith said it best. Parents just don't understand. Sometimes they do, but I feel like sometimes they don't either. Yeah, I would. God, I would love Shrek. Oh my God, I don't know. Yeah, because most of my viewers are between 25 and 45. Shrek is like one of the most meaningful things to a lot of us. The memes, again, if you are on YouTube, if you just make a new YouTube account, and the YouTube account, you don't like anything, you don't comment on anything, you just click a random video, the YouTube algorithm automatically defaults to Shrek and SpongeBob videos. And there's a reason for that. Everybody loves Shrek. So yeah, the memes are great, the story's great. Kung Fu Panda, I never really got too much into. I just didn't really watch it. I know Jack Black is great. Angelina Jolie's in there, I think. Oh my God, my left hip has been not friendly towards me over the past few days, especially running this morning. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we'll figure that out. But yeah, we have DreamWorks, so potentially all of the DreamWorks IPs and properties could come on Veve. I don't know when. Tim HNC says, I don't see why not, Toby. Bill Gardner says, Modern Investor shouted out Omi again today. He was like, what do you think is going to be like for people that have 1 million Omi or more in Bull Run? Well, it's going to be great for a while because, we're all going to get, this amazing money, and it's going to be dope. Parties all the time. What I am, and I don't want to like rain on anyone's parade, but what I am concerned about is in 2017, I first got a big boy job after the military, and working in an office, started my business, my first business, in finance, and it was a learning curve to having money. I never had more than $10,000 in my bank account at one time. So then when suddenly, oh hey, I have $30,000, I have $50,000. In 2019, when I was 100,000 there, I had over 100K. In 2017, that it was also coming out of the military. I was dealing with a lot of depression, dealing with a lot of missing my friends. Getting out of the military is, I think, harder than staying in sometimes. You have this. You get this new doors open up for you, and not all those doors are good. Some are opportunity, some is networking, some are great, but some of them it's like, hey, you know what you could do with this money, right? Like you could do a lot of fun stuff, but uh, stuff that is fun is not always good for you. It is not. So I do worry that some people that have addictive personalities like myself, like there's a reason why like my like liver was like failing in 2018. An alcoholic. Yeah, so I do worry about some people that part of the reason why they're probably alive is because they're broke enough to not be able to fund their vices. And what happens when suddenly, yeah, let me throw $500 in this, YOLO it into Omi, and they hold, and then suddenly it's worth, $30,000. Well, now they can fund every single one of their vices for as long as the money holds out, and you might have some very bad days, very sad days. So hopefully I'm that's just me thinking of worst case scenario because that's what I do. Hopefully everyone is responsible and they don't do anything crazy. But we'll see. But yeah, it's gonna go nuts. And also, when you tell your friend, like my friends didn't listen to me when and they weren't buying Omi when I was buying Omi. They were buying Omi like, hey guys, I made a couple $100,000 on this. Hey guys, I'm a millionaire. Oh shit, we gotta get into Omi. So yeah, once the bull run starts, it's like this it's what's that called? Where it fuels itself. Like fire and gas combined, and it's just an explosion, and the explosion feeds more into the fire, feeds more into the flame, feeds more into the gas. It's a vicious cycle, which is great. After this, does a 50, let's say it does a 30x, and then it does another 2x, and then it goes up another 50%. Yeah. Some people are gonna be getting in at the wrong time. Hiccups. Blockchain upside down says haven't been on your lives in a while. Do you think this collectible will regain their old prices? I paid $30K for a wall. Yeah, I had a video this morning called the best collectibles on Veve, or the collectibles on Veve for the best ROI. Walt is the partner statue is actually my thinking about it is going to be the one that will probably do the most multiplier. So let's go with Spider-Man. It's at 6K. I think the last one was bought at yesterday. That one will probably reach 80 grand again. It'll do like a 13x, 14x. But the Walt, I honestly believe can do something similar. I think it can go to 75K. That's a 20x. I think Walt from now under 3K. Again, the Veve logo is beating it out. I think the partner statue, which again, Veve logo, I think Dr. Prophet only has 2 of those or 3 of those. Dr. Prophet has 400 partner statues. He doesn't have 10% of the logos, but he has 10% of those partners, or like 8.9%, something like that. Those are, they don't seem scarce. 4,300, there's a lot. There's always going to be one for sale. Yeah, there's probably always going to be a bunch for sale. But what are those floors going to be? You have PFP projects of no-name characters of like butts and uncertain apes and ducks, and they're 10, 20K. What is the first appearance of Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney on the blockchain going to do? I think that does a 20x minimum in the bull run, which is more than double of what you paid for yours. So yeah. But if you have an extra couple grand, I'd say buy another one and then flip that. But again, not financial advice. Master World says, thanks. I'm down over 500 essence ever since I sent that message. Hopefully I get a legendary. Prayers be unto thee, Master of Worlds. Milgar says, yeah, I've been leaving one less Cydroid on all properties in case I need to shift some around. Good call. Good call. But let's go get these legendaries. Get that bread. G-Flow says, thinking of doubling my 5 million Omi position to 10 million. The Bears and FUD are getting to me. Give me some bullish words, bro. How many of, and I don't want to use this as a thing because you could have a lot of money and still be wrong. How many of these people that are giving all this FUD, how many of them have been millionaires before? How many of them have, been in, again, look at all of the smart people that are in this that are continuously to dollar cost average. If you take a look at the average fudder or the average person that always, talks crap, they're usually not that successful, or they haven't invested in tech before. If you take a look at the people that are continuously dollar cost averaging and are continuously investing in Veve Nakomi, they're almost all insanely successful. So, follow the money. What are the people with money doing? That's the best advice that I could give. Omar Kasaja says, do y'all saw recent purchases on Secret Rare Journey Mystery 85, First Appearance Loki? It was at 589. Now it's 715. Way to go. Oh, so speaking of purchases, speaking of comics, this mother flapper. All right, hold on. Where are we at? I know this is pretty recent. Mr. 41.eth says, I just made a long-term move that I'm very excited about. I just completed collecting 19 X-Men 1 Secret Rare. That makes me a 10% shareholder of all Secret Rare supply. Let's go. Dude, that man, he's a huge whale. Love that man. Master World says, this might be a silly question, but are we going to be able to sell droids? Yeah, well, I mean, they come with the proper... Yeah, I'm sure. Bill Gardner says, a lot of crypto guys that were in Veve sold everything for OMI, which I think was a mistake, and they're salty that OMI isn't moving. My opinion, collectibles will move first. I think you're right that collectibles will move first. And yeah, I'm salty that OMI's not moving as well, but I mean, it will at some point. I am not wrong, just early. Tim Agency 75 says, come on, only one like. Hit that button, people. I have 30 likes. But yeah, also hit that like button. Big A says, haven't seen you live in a few weeks. Yeah, it's been a while. I've very busy. How you doing, Randy? My dog just had a TPLO surgery, so it looks like I'm sleeping on the floor within the next 2 months. Aw, baby pupper. Good man. Good man. Bill Gardner says, glad I picked up a Walt recently. I'm not selling till at least back to all-time high. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to wait till all-time high. You could wait till it gets like 20K, until then. Brandon Davis says, Omi needs to do something already. This is nuts. I'm losing all faith in this team. He's like, they're just filling their bags with selling collectibles. Omi Duggan isn't even close to a priority to them. False. I know the team. I know the priorities. It is very much a priority for them. It's one of the biggest priorities for them. Bill Gardner says, 41.eth is a beast. Yeah, he's a big beast. He's got the number 41 Cassie, and I hate him for it. I just want it so bad. I have like 27% of the sub 100 Cassies that are available. Obviously, I would only have like 17% of them if they release number 1 through 40. But yeah. Anyhow, we're gonna get. Oh god, my body. Messages. Ooh, Kristen Kaliga hath posted on the Instagram. She's gonna be helping me get Doug Flutie on the podcast, but we have to wait for other things to go and happen first before Doug Flutie comes on. I've been talking about this literally for almost a year. It's insane. We have messages. So I'm going to get, I don't know when, but I will get Mitch Mack. Mitch will be on the podcast at some point, hopefully later this month. I'll keep you all posted. I asked him originally back in like December, and he said, would you mind if we revisit the podcast invitation towards the end of March? I'm looking to focus down on value delivery for the community. At this stage, we've done a bit of talking. I'd like for us to allow our actions to speak louder, at least for the short term. I said, sure, let me know if you need anything. And then I said, hey, can we get in the podcast later this month? He said, yeah, sure. So I don't know when, but that will happen. So I am pretty excited. Let me go to the actual YouTube comments and see if there are any comments on my video the last hour since I've been live streaming. We have... Oh, we got a couple. We got JLo2969, nice, saying, after watching your previous video, I thought what your opinion would be on the best collectible to buy. Then this video pops up. I don't own many collectibles because I'm more focused on Omi, but recently I've been picking some stuff up. Today I bought the R2-D2, the animated one. And a few weeks ago I bought Superman. I think my next buy is going to be Todd, then potentially Secret Rare Captain America. The Secret of Captain America is interesting because he is not a first appearance. He's one of the most badass collectibles, but that lack of the first appearance button tag on there, I'm not sure how future comers will like it. I'm very curious. But definitely a lot of them are locked up. So I'll tell him I also am mostly focused on Omi, but I kinda have enough. So I pick up collectibles that I like. More videos to come. All right, so we'll do another one here. We got Mr. JKD Rob saying, "Hey Randy, what's your thoughts on Secret Rare Lambo's potential in the next bull run? I enjoy them. I want them. They're scarce, but if more Lambos come and dilute these, it could hinder its potential," which I think is true. I think if we have another, couple thousand Lambos, how special is a Secret Rare if there's a bunch of other Lambos in there, North American Hemp says, "I need about 5 golden logos." I'm thinking, LOL, have a blessed day, fam. That's great. YOLO. Do it. YOLO. YOLO. We got Bill Garner saying, "If Veve was a rogue, Disney would make Dan David disappear in the underground dungeons." Pretty much. We got DW saying, "All-time highs, I just don't see as valid considering people were buying gems for 1/3 of the dollar." Some people were, but not everybody was. So, yeah, I mean, whales are always going to be whales. The amount of money that's in this is great, but $1 million a week is great that Vivi's doing in gem sales, but yeah, we have a very nice opportunity when a lot of big whales come. They'll do $1 million by themselves. It says not to be fudged, just concerns. No, I get it. I think those concerns will be answered and not small, but they'll be addressed as more people come in. Those concerns should just wash away. Oh man, what is this? All right, hold on. Oh my god. All right, hold on. We have a detective's comic. The current bid on it is $430,000 for Detective Comics number 27, graded as 6.0. $430,000. God damn. For a Marvel Comics number 1, this is on Golden Auctions, I think. Yeah, I think this is on Golden Auctions. Current bid is $75,000. And for Batman number 1, the current bid is $155,000. And it's on Heritage Auctions. Jesus, it's $1 million worth of comics. And could you imagine if saying guy buys all 3? That's nuts. Okay, President Biden just called to double the capital gains tax from 20% to 40%. I have to be careful what I say here because one of my good friends, Greg Schultz, campaign manager, so I won't say what I'm thinking. I won't, but okay. Also, I think that there's no way that passes. There's no way. If that comes to fruition, and the capital gains goes from 20 to 40%, I'm in Puerto Rico. I'm in Portugal. I love America. I don't love America. I don't love America enough to give them 40% of my cap gains. Like, get the fudge out of here with that stuff. Yeah, that's not happening. If it is, I'm out. Like, I'm out, fam. yeah, I have too much writing, and I want to help the world. I want to help animals. I'm not giving the American government 40% of my money so they could bomb brown children in other countries. Heck out of here with that stuff. Yeah, moving on here. Master of Worlds is 40%. Someone's hungry. Jesus, man, that is heckin' nuts. Obviously that 40% will never pass. Yeah. Yeah, I'll that'd be nuts. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I'll be watching more videos. I'll be making more videos. I don't know what about yet. Jeremy House says, I bought the uncommon Labatur since he has an Omi symbol on his belt and is under 10 gems. Stupid move, probably, but they're pretty cool looking. The price is right. I mean, you like what you like. Like, is there any reason for me to have 17 sub-100s of Cassie Lang? No, I just like her. I have a little crush on Catherine Newton. Just a little bit. Is there any reason for me to have 55 Queen Ramondas? I just have a little crush on Angela Bassett. You know, just a little bit. You know, anyway, that's for me. I love you guys. I gotta go. Bye. Oh, by the way, if I might make this a short, Catherine Newton and Angela Bassett, come on the podcast. All right, I love you guys. Bye. Bye-bye, Dashi. Bye-bye, Master of Worlds. Meow.